Welcome back, everybody, to another new draft league, and yeah, this time we are participating in the WPF Season 15 Delta Division again. After we only had like a 2-week run last season, because we subbed in and barely missed playoffs. And yeah, I hope this time we can actually make playoffs first of all, and then draft a team for ourselves, because last time we didn't make any changes or anything because it was only 2 weeks. And yeah, let's see which Pokemon we did draft this time. And our first pick was actually Gouging Fire, and yeah, I really like this Pokemon. I wanted to try it out since it was leaked. I think it was leaked or something like that, and ever since the data mine happened, I always wanted to try it out because it has amazing bulk stats, and its coverage is also pretty good too. It basically hits everything for neutral, and it has a very thick bulky setup sweeper, and maybe even can run booster energy for his item because it is just that bulky, so it's not forced on heavy duty boots all the time. And its signature move, Burning Bulwark, I believe it's called, can be really versatile too, because it burns the opponent if they hit us with a contact move, because it's basically like Baneful Bunker Protect. And yeah, our next Pokemon was a Pokemon that I always wanted to try out for myself, because playing against it was always a really pain in the ass, to be honest. Like, it's always a big threat towards my team for some reason, and yeah, it's Meowscarada actually. It can set up spikes and stuff, and it actually got a very nice buff in Triple Excel with the new DLC. So it's basically Weavile again, just like GN Pao was before. Now we have another Weavile basically, so there are basically 3 of them running around. Of course, great speed tier and protein make this thing a really versatile threat towards our opponents, and can basically bring in our Gouging Fire very easily. And then for our next pick, so at this point in the draft, like, I actually didn't want to go this route, but after some very nasty snipes, I actually wanted to try out Sun. So we actually have Walking Wake next, our second dragon type, and yeah, I think everybody's seen this boy enough to know what he's doing, like flip turning around, knocking off, hydro steaming some people, and just dropping some very strong Dracos, speed boosting and special attack boosting, can absolutely nuke through everything and basically outspeed everything too. So yeah, this will be a very fun one to play around with. Then next up, another Sun Abuser in Slitherwing. I love this thing. Actually drafted it with Sun before, and yeah, this thing is just a big menace. Like, it's super strong. Like, its kinds are really ridiculous sometimes, like just OKO max HP Tornadoes T from full. In Sun is with Choice Scarf, that is just goddamn Sun. I love this. And just U-turning around again for our Gouging Fire to come in, potentially on another resist for Slitherwing, and just basically nuking everything in Sun with Flare Blitz, Choice Band maybe, and just claiming KO after KO. And then next up, of course, I had to get Torkoal. At this point in draft, like, a few people could have actually gotten Torkoal. Like, I think we have a great task team that has another Photosynthesis Mon on it, and they could have very easily taken that too. So I decided to just grab it next and just be safe. And have just basically a tiny glue mon for our team, and just overall very, very solid rocker, and probably hazard removal, since this team will be actually lacking hazard removal fairly easily, like you will see in a couple of minutes. And yet then next we actually got Skarmory. Unfortunately it lost Defunct, which is kind of big for our team actually, because we really wanted Defunct, to be honest. So we can get rid of the hazards for Torkoal and Gouging Fire, so they have more entry points during the game. But I think it will have to make up by just setting down spikes for ourselves and rocking up. And yeah, it's basically just a great physical wall. And for a good physical wall, I think there is always a great partner needed. So we actually got Florges. And this is not your regular Joe as Florges. This is Terra Florges with Terra Fairy, Ground, and Water. Yeah, it basically songs up every special hit that is thrown at our team, and can basically heal up with Synthesis pretty much to full, like almost every hit it is hit, because in Sun, Synthesis boosts healing by 75% instead of 50, so that is like some very free recovery. And with Terra we can basically set up sweep very easily most games. And then next we have Venusaur, another grass type, but I figured like a bit of a chlorophyll user couldn't be bad. Unfortunately we can't Terra this bad boy, but with Terra this would have been like too strong for most teams probably, because Terra Fire Weather Ball would have just nuked through everything inside. And yeah, unfortunately, it didn't get toxic spikes like I think a leak said it would, but I guess our team makes that up for by just being that strong overall. And then next we just have a little bit of a spin blocker, so the opponent has to defog instead of rapid spin probably with Rotom, and gives us a little bit more momentum with Volt Switch. And yeah, it's just basically Rotom. I think you all knew what Rotom does at this point. Great mon. Yeah, probably won't bring it that much, but I think when it comes it'll do a great job. And lastly, we have a Rhydon. I love the thing. Like it was super buffed this DLC with Supercell Slam, I think. That move is called, and spoiler, we are terroring this bad boy. And spoiler, Terra Electric with Reckless boosted Supercell Slams are going to hurt. Like hurt a lot. Basically almost any ground or rock resists are probably going to get nuked by Supercell Slam, and if there is a water type or something like that, like sure they can counter in, but they are going to get nuked by our electric move. And yeah, our other Terra types on it are Terra Ground, so EQ does a little bit more damage and can probably even nuke through teams with SD boosts, and we can probably sweep with Rock Polish too. And lastly, we just have our default Terra Water, because it's a great typing for an Eviolite mon with that much bulk like Rhydon. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think about our team, and we'll see us in the first week next week, I believe. Yeah, on the 19th. There should be the first week out against Fistoya Doom. So stay tuned and see you next time.